All the archives were here in my garage. Would come out here once in a while and look at them, but they were in my garage for a lot of years.
When an elder dies, a library is burning. And we cannot afford to let such wealth and richness in Jan's garage, we can't allow it to perish. We can't allow these stories to cease to exist.
St. Paul Central.
St. Paul Central.
An acting class at St. Paul Central High.
It was a collaborative effort. We all had voices. Jan welcomed every voice.
Jan Mandell and the St. Paul Central Touring Theater Program.
We toured to 10,000 people every year.
If you give young people a stage, a microphone, an audience, and just a modicum of direction, something amazing is going to happen. Central Touring Theater proved that year after year after year.
This is what theater should be for, and this is the kind of theater that I want to make, and the kind of theater I want to be a part of.
It has hit home for me that there was a place for me.
It felt like home. I love the fact that somebody cared about what we were going through and that we could turn pain into art and power.
When we were in a class like that, you're always creating, you're always like exploring different things with your classmates. It starts to like form these relationships where it's like, yo, this is my family.
It was healing. It was empowering. It was a place where we all felt cared for.
We were ahead of our time. We got in that room. The youth themselves created the space to hear and be heard.
We were bringing actual issues that we could talk about and people could hear them from the perspective of their peers.
Political theater that they write themselves, you know, where it's really communicating their world and their experience, and that's of value.
Just get emotional, even if it wasn't me on stage, if I didn't know the people on stage, but just seeing like the brilliance that we had.
Now that I've gotten older and met other actors and who came from different acting programs, they weren't doing anywhere near what we were doing.
You didn't need a fancy stage, you didn't need an elaborate set. All you needed was your imagination.
The Black Box Theater, we call this safe space.
You have to believe in the power of safe space. It can't just be a thing. You can't make it a policy.
This is Juilliard, St. Paul Juilliard. It was everything.
We all put together ourselves, the music and the words and the theme and everything.
I would describe it as free, unadulterated, safe access to creativity.
My at-home life wasn't great. This was my way to not have to think about that.
That's how important this program was, because people like me were able to live and come down to the nut of who we actually are.
We couldn't exist without that space.
True safe space.
Safe space.
This is a safe space. It's also a brave space.